Just going to explore within this practice a sense of strength and purpose, direction. So maybe just sensing first into the body and getting back into contact with that sense of the grounding. The body, chair, the feet on the floor, being held by the ground and gravity. Maybe even just touching into that sense of safety and the basic needs being met. So at this moment in time, we've got nowhere to go, nothing to do. Just a real sense of being here, held by the ground and safe, secure. And becoming aware of the breath. Just noticing the movement of the breath within the body. Just following each breath. The in-breath and the out-breath. Noticing the space within the breath, between the breaths. Space between the in and the out breaths. And the out and the in breath. Just seeing what that feels like. Maybe just that quietness in the body. And then how the movement of the breath comes. Allowing the breath just to come freely. Maybe there's a sense of joy. Just allowing the body to breathe. The mind starts wandering, just coming back to the breath and the body. Maybe noticing a sense of fluidity in the body. Body's ability just to move gently, gracefully. That's our emotions. Maybe just checking in. How are our emotions at this moment in time? What feelings are there? Okay, not wanting to change it, not wanting it to be different. Just being aware of what's there. Just being curious. Maybe how that links into the body. So if there are any strong emotions or feelings, do you sense that in the body? The stress in the shoulders, warmth in the chest or the belly. Maybe the body just being held slightly rigidly. Or maybe the body just feeling very relaxed. Maybe lethargic. Again, it's just being curious, not wanting it to be different, not judging it. And then with a sense of being grounded, touch with our feelings, a sense of joy, flow. Just going to explore strength. So maybe first of all, just taking a deep breath, and as you breathe in, stretching the body up, head towards the sky. And as you breathe out, letting the shoulders, belly and chest, body relax, just keeping that strength within the spine. So allowing the chest and belly to soften, soft front, but just some strength in the back. By bringing awareness to the back. How does that feel? Just doing what's comfortable. So we're not going to sit here with a rigid back. Maybe just with a fairly straight posture. Allowing the natural curves of the back to be. And then just bring to mind a time when you felt strong within the body. Maybe it was the body generally or part of the body. It's just balancing on one leg. Maybe it's an activity or a sport or lifting. In a sense, just some point where you felt actually there is strength there. Maybe it's a finger that managed to push hard or being able to turn a lid. Just tapping into some point when there's strength within the body, one part of the body or the body. Just picturing it or imagining, sensing it. How did it feel? How did it feel to have this strength? Maybe as you're picturing it or sensing it, you can feel that just like strength within the body at this moment in time. Maybe just letting go of any images, sensing into it. Letting any strength, maybe just be absorbed by the body. And then bringing to mind a time when you were strong within the mind. There might have been something that you were doing, planning to do, had to do. Maybe something that was difficult, but you had that strength, that you pursued it, you completed it. Maybe it was really challenging, painful, distressing. And just tapping into that the extra strength in the mind, that part of you that was determined that this was going to be completed. How does that feel? That sense of determination. Maybe there's part of the body you can sense it in. Maybe again within the shoulders, or belly or chest. Maybe just experiencing that at this moment in time, that sense of determination that you had. And maybe lots of thoughts come up. Maybe some difficult thoughts or emotions, but just letting them be, just accepting them as they are. And if somewhere there is just that sense of determination, just tapping into that, just sensing it in the body. And just letting go of maybe that picturing or sensing, letting it soak into the body, that sense of determination, strength of mind. And then just bringing to mind a time when you had strength of purpose, when you felt a really strong purpose within your life, that maybe guided you in some activity. It could be a purpose or something for you. It could be a purpose in the wider world. When you knew what it was that was guiding you. Could be a purpose in preparing a special meal, doing activity, helping someone. Again, picturing it or sensing it. How does it feel to have a purpose? How do you feel it within the body? Again, there might be strong emotions or thoughts. Often when we have a strong purpose, there are going to be things that get in the way. And yet there's something that keeps us going within that purpose. It's connecting with that strength that allows us to follow a purpose within our lives, even when things become difficult and there's obstacles. Maybe the obstacles are within us, doubts, conflict. Within it, maybe you can just sense, even if it's just a grain of purpose, like a thread that runs through. And then letting go of any imaging or sensing, letting any sense of purpose maybe again just being absorbed by the body. And then possibly just sensing in again to strengthen the body, strengthen the mind and strength of purpose. Noticing how that feels. and how that we have the ability to have those strengths. And if at times it's difficult, very rare, we have the propensity, we have the seeds that we can nurture and really develop those strengths. I'm just going to drop a question in. But first, maybe again, really connecting with the body and the breath. Just bringing ourselves to the present. We're using an anchor within the body or the breath. Allowing the mind to rest. So we're just allowing thoughts, sensations, emotions to come and go. And each time the mind wanders, just coming back to maybe the grounding of the body or the breath that works for you. And our minds will very quickly wander, as our minds do. That's being mindful, noticing it, and just coming back to the body or the breath. Again and again. We're just allowing the mind to rest, allowing thoughts, sensations, emotions to come and go. We're not pushing them out, we're not trying to get rid of them. We're just allowing them to pass, maybe like clouds in the sky. When we get caught up in thinking, just coming back to the breath or the body. I'm just going to drop a question in. When I drop the question in, it's not for thinking about or analysing, just allowing it to be and see what comes up. It's like dropping a pebble into water and just watching the ripples. Again, if you find you get carried away with thinking, just coming back to the breath or body, allowing the question to be there. And maybe nothing comes up, and that's okay. Maybe just dropping in the next week. What is it that I would like to do for mine or someone else's benefit? So allowing whatever comes up. Strange thoughts come up, maybe difficult ones, that's okay, just letting them be. Just watching the ripple, as that ripple goes, maybe another one comes up. Next week, this is what I'd like to do for myself or someone else. The next week, what would I like to do for myself or someone else? And just letting go of this question. And we're just going to drop in one more question. Why would I do this thing for myself or someone else? If nothing had come up for you in the previous one, maybe just generally dropping in, why would I do anything for myself or anyone else? Why would I do this thing for myself or someone else? Seeing what comes up. Allowing it to come up and ripple away, just like dropping a pebble in water. Why would I do this thing for myself or someone else? And then just letting go the question. Again, just coming back to the body and the breath. Sensing into the grounding and safety. Sensing into a sense of joy, creativity, sensuality. And sensing into that strength in the body, mind and purpose. And knowing we can always sense into these at any time.